Hi traders, in today's psychology and trading video, we're going to be looking at how to train your mind to achieve consistent performance. Today is part 2 out of the 4-part video series, and we're going to be looking at step 2, practice A. What is that A word? This and more in this video. Hi traders, thank you for joining the Master the Markets team in our psychology and trading video series today and supporting us in our mission to spread the truth of trading and help you achieve consistent performance. This is Tune Upon here, founder of Master the Markets Elite Trades Conference and the Traders Open Day. So today we are here at step 2, traders, practice A. What is that A word? Let's go and look at it. The A word is basically affirmations. Okay. Now, what are affirmations? Okay, affirmations are just basically phrases or sentences that you keep repeating to change your pattern of thinking so that you cultivate better habits for a better lifestyle and a happier lifestyle. Okay, that's what affirmations are all about. They're altering your pattern of thinking to inculcate good habits, then to give you the better and happier lifestyle, as in fact then you are achieving your results. Now, what is the affirmation flow process and how can we apply this in trading? This is what we are going to be looking at.
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and smash that like icon. If you haven't joined our channel yet, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications immediately when we post up quality content like this, and especially to get our live trading updates sent directly to your phone.
So the affirmation flow process is actually a 5-part process. So the first step is you start saying these phrases and sentences, which we're going to look later and giving you some examples on trading as well. You keep repeating them, the affirmation, right? Now, what that does is the affirmation starts to build a belief, okay, the belief system in you. So basically, any thought that you keep on putting a lot of energy and focus into it becomes a stronger pool of thought with more energy, which is called the belief. Now, from the belief, then what happens is then it changes your mental attitude, the way you act. So that, for example, for traders like us, is more like, acting with discipline and not taking impulse trades, following the plan and all that. So your attitude starts to change. And then, of course, then results in actions, more refined actions, which are more efficient and productive. And that finally then gives you your result. Now, if I were to summarize this on the diagram on the right, it's a 3-part then diagram. Through all this whole affirmation flow process, what we are looking to do is so that we think, all right, we think better, think refined. Our pool of thoughts are being reorientated so that we think better, and then so that then we can act efficiently, and then we achieve our results. So all this 5-part process, what's happening through the affirmation flow process, is to then finally gain this 3-model process of achieving any result that we want, including in our trading performance. So let's take a bit more deeper look into this. So in terms of this affirmation flow process, where actually should we be planting these thoughts or these affirmations in? So as you can see in the diagram over here, what we are starting off is with the conscious mind. When you're conscious mind means you're being conscious of your thoughts, isn't it? Right? So from the conscious mind, then you are instructing and going deeper into the subconscious mind, so that eventually from the subconscious mind, then your habits become unconscious of yourself, but you are achieving unconscious competence. It's just like how you learn to drive, right? So from the conscious mind, you're practicing consciously so that then it eventually becomes a natural habit and action. And that the only way to do that is by gaining access to the subconscious mind, where we then plant the thoughts, plant the seeds, if you may call it, so that then eventually it sprouts in such a way that it becomes natural, effortless actions or habits. Okay, so In terms of that, so we got very clear in terms of where to plant these thoughts.
For those of you who are unsure of any of the terminology or the concepts in this video, watch our free Trader Starter Pack 5-day video course as shown in Empire Cinema. It is educational, entertaining, and covers basics and advanced content with cross-transferable principles for trading and investments. It pertains to both beginners and intermediate traders, all dedicated towards helping you achieve consistent performance. Go ahead and register for it on the link below.
Another thing what you should be doing with your affirmations is that with anything, with any practice, is repetition. The more you repeat it, the more deeper it goes into your subconscious mind and it becomes your natural way of habit. Okay, so when can we repeat? What's the best times to repeat is one is morning and in the evening, because when you wake up, that's the best time to plant the seeds. And also before you go to bed, 5 minutes before you go to bed, do it as well, repeat it as well, right? So these are the two best times to plant the seeds in your subconscious mind. And why is that? Because that's the time when the subconscious mind is quiet. And when it's quiet, that's the best time to plant the seeds in the fertile land, if you may call it as such. Now, how should we repeat it as well? This is very important, and this is one thing that lacks with affirmations with most people is with emotional intensity. Infuse the emotions into the affirmations, okay, so that you feel it and then it goes into each and every cell of your body, okay? Right. Now, all these affirmations, okay, all these affirmations, you have to say it in the present tense, in the present tense. So, for example, you should always start off with saying, I'm so happy and grateful that I am, okay? Why do we say it in the present tense? What you're doing is, traders, is that you are bringing the future into the present moment. So you are basically decreasing the difference in timeline. You're pulling the future into the present. What is the thing that separates the future from the present right now? It's a current timeline. It's a gap, isn't it? Yeah, the gap in timeline. Now, by making the future as if it's in the present moment and making yourself feel and visualize it as it's happening right now, you're reducing that time line gap and you're pulling the future into the present moment. That's all you are doing. You're practicing and practicing that such that the mind then is able to see it now in the present moment, and then there you go, you're living the future in the present moment. That's the whole idea of this affirmation and the 5-step process that we looked at to achieve your results. Think, act, achieve. Now, let's look at some examples. So you start off by saying, I'm so happy and grateful that I am. So for example, you can say, I'm so happy and grateful. So imagine this emotional intensity that you're putting in. So tell yourself that I'm so happy and grateful that I'm following my trading plan and acting in the present moment and letting go of the outcome of the trade. Now, you see, traders, that's so important for us, because when we start to think what the trade can do against us, fear grips us and we don't place the trade. So we got to let go of the outcome. Another affirmation example is, you can tell yourself, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm now thinking in terms of open equity, the law of numbers and probabilities, with consistent execution to realize and achieve my results. Okay, open equity is one main thing that we teach here at Master the Markets that makes us so unique, that we have learned from the institutional quant traders. If you don't know what's that, definitely look at all of our other trading video series. Now, the third example that I can give you is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am achieving consistent performance with my trading to change my life and uplift other people's lives as well. Okay, so all these traders say it with emotional intensity, and you can say it for about 9 or 18 times, doing multiples of 9. They're really good and they've been found to be really helpful in the seeding process and planting the thoughts into the conscious mind. In the beginning, you start off very loud. So for example, you can say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm achieving consistent performance with my trading to change my life and uplift other people's lives as well. So you keep saying that, and finally then you go softer. Then you say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm achieving consistent performance, until you go so deep, and then you're saying it mentally with your eyes closed, that you're going into that quietude, into that subconscious mind, and planting these thoughts deep into your subconscious mind, so that finally this becomes a natural, effortless habit of yours, such that you're achieving unconscious competence. Okay, traders? So that is the whole process. So start off loud, and then medium, and then go into quietude, to saying in your mental mind, and then just slip into that deep silence mode. You just need to do this for 5 to 10 minutes every morning and evening. Okay, so just to recap what we've covered so far, so quite a bit. So we looked at the purpose of affirmations, which is to alter your pattern of thinking so as to formulate those habits, the affirmation flow process in which this happens. We also then looked at where to plant them in the subconscious mind, and finally the repetition, when you should be repeating that as well, at 2 times in the day, and finally how to form them in the present tense. And we looked at some examples as well. Remember, these examples, you can go ahead and formulate your own examples as well. Traders, that's all on this video. And as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.
If you want to get notified every time we put a video up, especially on our live trading update videos, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications icon. This will get the YouTube algos to kick in, and for you to join us in our mission to spread the truth of trading further, so that traders like you can benefit from our videos to trade like a master, achieve consistent performance, and change lives.